Hey there, it's Rick Khan from rickkhan.com, and in this video I'm going to answer the question of when should you turn off your Facebook ads? Should you kill the campaign? Now, this will actually depend on different factors, where I'll be bringing you all the latest information about this and more, especially when you subscribe and stay up to date. But here's the thing, when you're running your ad campaigns and you're seeing your money being spent with no to little results, then there's two things you should know, which is first, don't touch a thing for at least 3 to 4 days. You see, most amateur marketers will consistently sit on their desks, refreshing the page and impatiently waiting for sales or leads to come in. And when they see the money going down and no sales, they can prematurely turn it off. But here's the thing, you have to let the Facebook algorithm run its course before you start tinkering with it. Because if you touch the campaign in any way, you can literally be cutting yourself short from a winning ad. Now, even when I say leave your ads for at least 3 to 4 days, I personally let my ads run for as long as 7 to 9 days to really let the algorithm run its course. Because you don't know what could be happening with the buyer's spending habits, and the sale could be around the corner that gets Facebook to know who your customer is. So make sure to leave it alone until Facebook has done what it takes to find your customer. Then next, moving on to the second reason that determines whether you should stop a campaign is, are you reaching your cost per acquisition? Let's say your product costs $37. You should wait at least up to this ad spend before you make a decision. So if you spend $37 and you then get a customer, this is your break-even spend. Well, if you have multiple sale points, such as your order bumps, your upsales, or even your email follow-up sequence with a back end, then you want to know your average order value across all of these products. And then that will be the amount you want to spend up to. Now, here's something that you might not expect here, because what I actually recommend is that you wait to spend up to 2 times the CPA or AOV value. So again, with the example before, if you have the $37, you would wait for at least $74 before you make a decision. But anything beyond that, then you can stop the campaign. Now, here's a bonus tip, because what if you get a couple of sales or even just one sale, and then all of a sudden you go past your break-even spend and don't get any more sales? Because most marketers will generally turn it off at this point. But I suggest you still leave it alone, because again, with the scenario of your customers' buying habits and seasons, anything could cause the sales just to randomly stop. Your customer could be on holiday, it could be a seasonal holiday, it could be that your customer doesn't buy until they get paid at the end of the month, but these all affect the customer's buying habits. And I've had many campaigns where I would go past the CPA of 3 times, and then all of a sudden in a single day I would just get a ton of sales that puts me back at break even. But if you don't get anything past the 2 times or even 3 times the limit, then it's probably best to turn it off. And that's really it. If you have any questions at this point, you can just leave me a comment below and I'll make sure I get back to you. And if you want the latest information on advertising and copywriting, make sure to stay tuned by subscribing below. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.